10 miraculous recoveries you won't believe. Peng Shulin was out taking a stroll when a truck hit him, cutting his body in half. While doctors were able to save his life, Shulin was bedridden for many years. Eventually, doctors were able to design a device with 2 artificial legs attached that fit over his remaining body and allowed Shulin to walk again. Ayanda Winona took the sleeping pill Stilnox and then proceeded to try to drive home. After falling asleep behind the wheel, a car accident left Ayanda Winona in a coma for 7 years. The family never gave up hope that Winona would recover. Winona woke up from the coma, making a miraculous recovery you won't believe. For Mandala Legault, the day started out like any other until she slammed into the side of a potato truck. The truck dragged her car a kilometer down the highway near Montreal, Canada. Left with massive head injuries and numerous broken bones, Legault was life-flighted to a nearby hospital. She completely recovered despite all odds being against her. United States Army Staff Sergeant Shiloh Harris was serving near Baghdad when the Humvee he was driving hit a roadside IED. The blast killed everyone but Harris, leaving him with burns over 35% of his body, loss of both ears and the tip of his nose, and other injuries. Despite his injuries, Harris has become a motivational speaker and wrote a book about his experiences called Steel Will. Dina Simmons was a very sick young girl when doctors attempted to give her a heart transplant. Unfortunately, the new heart never started working. Miraculously, doctors were able to keep her alive on machines for 118 days before implanting a new heart. The new heart worked so well that the next day she was able to have a kidney transplant. Jordan Taylor was like many little boys who love to run, play, and get dirty. Then a car wreck separated his skull from his vertebrae in what doctors described as an orthopedic decapitation. Doctors were able to insert a metal plate, screws, and titanium rods to reattach his skull to his body. For 20 years, David Blankart was unable to walk following a motorcycle accident. Then, a brown recluse spider bit him, causing him to be admitted to the hospital. While there, a nurse noticed that Blankart had leg spasms. Within a month, Blankart was able to walk again. The day started out like any other for New York City window washer Alcinous Moreno and his brother. Then, mysteriously, the platform that they were using to wash windows 47 stories above the ground gave way. Unfortunately, Moreno's brother died in the accident, and Alcinous' injuries were so serious that doctors performed surgery in the emergency room. Doctors released Moreno from the hospital a month later.